Hello and welcome to part 3 of Naticcale, our Leaf Island. And guys, right off the bat, I want to show you the new Nooks Cranny because I didn't do it in the last video. I apologize for that. And I have to say, I really like it. I think the orange fits in very well actually, especially with the airport in front of it. So I want to keep it that way, but I still want to know what you guys are thinking about it. Do you think it fits in? Do you think it's not at all as good as the old one? Because I kind of think it's maybe even better, to be honest, like color-wise at least. So first of all, to show you a little bit what we have done so far, if you have not watched the last videos, we have created an entrance area, obviously, which you have seen already, connected to the resident services, and right on the right part of the resident services, a little alley that will lead to the fourth part of Naticcale, which will be a garden sale basically. And right here, this was the big part of our last build, was a fake building city. So first, right off the start, we had a good message. I know a lot of you guys probably like Bam, but he really doesn't fit on this island whatsoever. So I was kind of happy about him leaving. And I will also show you in this video who will move into the island, so keep tuning in for that. So this was the area that we're working with here today. Quite a huge area, to be honest, and it kind of escalated once again. I don't know why, but the past few builds that I've done, I always thought, okay, I have a little area, I just do a little bit, I have like one idea maybe, and then out of a sudden half the island is done. So I don't know how that always happens, but apparently this island motivates me and inspires me a lot, so I guess that's a good thing. Anyways, first of all, I had to continue with the river and kind of map out where to go with it. And as with the other river as well, I wanted to connect it to the ocean entrance. I still don't know how it's called. I didn't look it up either. So yeah, I wanted to let it lead up there and make kind of a diagonal river here, which is not easy to do, by the way. Not at all. If you have done that before in Animal Crossing, I swear I had a headache doing it. Which is super cool about diagonal paths though, usually, is that you can put bridges over it. So that was kind of what I wanted to do in the first place. I had to figure out then that I cannot put a bridge there because apparently it was not wide enough. So that kind of ruined my plans, but I didn't let that stop me. I thought, okay, we have to just make things differently now. It is what it is. And I put it here. I put it right there where the, how's this called? This platform is that reaches out to the beach. I forgot. Anyways, so I put it there. I continued with fencing, and I basically wanted to do what I did in the entrance build as well. So every third square there will be a normal vertical board fence, and then right in the middle of it the fence, which is called fence, which I think is very confusing, by the way, because I had to go to Treasure Islands, which you will see in a second, who also, why ever, just have like on each island like 2 of the fences there in the right color. And as I didn't have the Harvey's Island built out yet, I couldn't get any other ones because I couldn't customize them myself. So anyways, that was how it was. I got some bushes, some flowers, some trees as well. And what I wanted to say, finding this fence on Treasure Islands is kind of complicated because you just type in fence, but there's obviously a lot of fences. This one is just called fence, so anyways, just had to ramp about that a little bit. Adding some bushes here, some flowers, some weeds, and some trees. And here I kind of wanted it to be a little hidden, but not fully closed off. So you will see what I mean about that. I will also change the layout of the trees very soon, by the way. I'm not really sure why I left that in, but you will see. So I just added the fences here and closed this part off for now. And here as well. Oh, I think I cut something wrong here. I don't know how that happened. Just ignore that. Some flowers, some weeds again, and some vertical board fence. Then I realized kind of had one fence too little, and to this day I haven't added it back again. Not gonna lie to you guys, I haven't done that. Anyways, so after I've added all my fences, I kind of started mapping out where the road is supposed to be, and also left out the parts where there is supposed to be weed road codes, basically. Let's get to the main build of this whole video actually, and for that I had to map out first of all where we will put a villager house and put some fencing behind it. Some more trees. And the villager I have decided on who will move there is Dobie. And I think he actually fits perfectly for this build. So my vision was here. As this still is the Leaf Village inspired island, I want a ramen shop somewhere. And because if you have watched Naruto, there is this ramen shop where he loves going to, and it's like super essential in the whole series. So I wanted to put it somewhere where it's instantly seen when you visit the island. So I thought this would be a great space, and I thought Dobie would be a perfect ramen shop owner. So this is exactly what I did here. To figure all this out, I realized though I needed a different kind of path. I loved the other path, it was just too whimsical and it didn't fit here. And I love that this creator of this code, they have a more unstructured path as well. So you can basically mix them up, and I just love that. So it was actually a great idea to change that up, even though I'm sad that I cannot keep the other one because I don't have any more space on my custom codes, but I will definitely use it on another island. In the middle of it, I just went to Bam and wanted to say bye, and this will lead us to who we will get on the island, and it's Coco. And I love Coco. I have never had her on my island before. I just always thought she's so cute, kind of creepy, but so cute. And I think on the island that we have, she fits absolutely perfectly. Seriously, there's not many Animal Crossing villagers that I think fit as perfectly as her, so we had to get her, obviously. So this is how the island map looks at this very moment, and we will get rid of a couple villagers still. We will get rid of Cat. I think she's a great villager, but just not for this island. So Cat, Peggy, Gale, and Kaiten will have to move. The other ones, I love them all. They will all stay. For now though, I had to move them all away because I couldn't see and build, so I had to move Molly over, and I thought, okay, I could just make a build then right away. Why not? Like, I still have a lot of space here. I kind of have to fill it out. So that's basically what we did. And we moved her here to the left, right next to Nooks Cranny. And also obviously had to time travel, so you can see already how Dobie's house looks like here. I will finish paradise planning and I will customize the houses, so it will look a little different, but I do think that actually Dobie's house looks perfect here already. I think that this exterior is perfectly fitting. So I just started with the build. Got very annoyed by the house there on the left quite fast, so we will get rid of that right now. I had to move it immediately. And before I time traveled, I thought, okay, let's just work on this part a little bit and see where we can go here. Maybe we need something to time travel here as well. I don't know. And I really wanted to connect it with a gazebo. I wasn't sure yet at that point how to do it. As you can see, I'm moving around a lot of stuff and trying to move it over to the left. First I thought it would be perfect right on the end, but I don't think so now, because I think if it's on the left there, it kind of connects the back beach with it, so it's exactly what I wanted. So this hidden kind of feeling, and also that gave me space to add another tree right here, which I always love. So let me know in the comments what you like more. Do you like it more when it's on the end of the... what is it called? I forgot. of this platform, or like in the middle so you can go over to the beach. So yeah, just adding some more trees and bushes here and plants in general. And finally we have some space here to work with. And to be honest, I like already how this looks like a lot. I didn't make as many changes as I usually do, like my brain just telling me, nah, we don't like it, and then I rip it all apart. A couple, obviously, but not as many, because it was kind of a flow. I don't know how to explain it. So it felt kind of right. That's what I wanted to say. First off, I wanted to create a wooden kind of a deck, so to say, and to do that I did like an actual parquet looking floor. I don't know how to say it in English, but you know what I mean, I think. Then obviously changed my mind again, ripped it off and put it back on, because I thought, no, that makes a lot of sense, obviously. So it gives us more space and it maps it out and makes it look a little bit structured, but not too much, you know? Added some fence and some trees, because obviously also this place has to be overgrown, as all the places. And I thought, actually, I kind of like how there's a little opening to the beach, because as I said before, I do want to include the beaches in the builds. I didn't do that this time. I think I will do an episode by itself out of it at the end. So right now you won't see any beaches being done. Added these school chairs, which I have also never used before, and I really love them, to be honest. It's kind of fun because on this island, even though I have done similar styles before, there's so many objects that I've never used before on them, and I think they really fit so well. So I just wanted to put some chairs, some tables everywhere to give some space to eat the ramen as well. And also this garden chair and garden table I have rarely used before, and I think they look so cute because they look so real, you know? Didn't like that chair there though, so I put it on the other side and I just added a flower there. I think that looks more natural. Then I moved back over to Molly's house and just put around some fence and some trees. And here I did change my mind a lot. It didn't feel very well, this build. I tried to cut it out so you don't have to look through all of it. But I didn't really like it. And also it's like a half-finished thing. Because I kind of forced myself to just say, okay, this is finished now. This is how it's supposed to look, because it doesn't always have to be super cluttered. I just don't like it. So I'm not sure if it's maybe just my brain saying you have to clutter it, or it's actually just not good. So yeah. I added like a shed there and put a yacht over it, because I thought maybe Molly does fishing. I don't know, she doesn't really come off as a fishing person, but I mean, she is a duck after all. And I usually like putting these plain party arches, is that how they're called? I'm not sure, between trees, because I think they make them look like it's hanging between the trees, and I obviously couldn't do that here, so that maybe is also something that kind of stresses me out. Anyways, let's move over to the last build basically, which is in the middle of both of them. I had absolutely no idea when I started this what I will make out of it. I just started mapping it out and I thought, okay, maybe it will be like a useless space like in the beginning of the build that we did, right on the left of the entrance. Until in just a second I will look into my inventory and I found something very interesting. So first of all, just adding some bushes, some flowers, running around thinking about what the fuck I will do, and also changing some fences, because I just didn't like it there on the beach. I will just make it open and maybe even make a build on the beach. I don't know yet. I mean, maybe Molly could have like a little beach shop. I'm not sure about that yet. We will figure that out when we do the beaches at some point. So first of all, still give it an opening to the beach because I kind of want to connect something to it. And I will tell you in just a second what that will be, because maybe you will figure it out as well. I found some soccer goals, football goals, whatever you want to call it, and I thought this is absolutely perfect. I will make a soccer or football field, whatever you call it in your country and in your language, and this is exactly what I did, and I think it's perfect. I think it fits so well. It's so simple, but it makes so much sense, you know? So I was really happy about this one. Just added a ball, which is a volleyball actually, and a tape deck, and this volleyball kind of gave me the idea to maybe connect this football field to a volleyball field on the beach. I'm not sure yet though. I will figure that out then when it's time. And just added some lecture hall benches on the second every time in between the trees. Figured out then that I didn't do the mapping right, so I had to take them back down because they were supposed to be there. And that also gave me a little bit of space to do something here, which I held super simple, just a lamp and a trash can. And I think that's perfectly fine. And just another lecture hall bench right there. Yes, and right here when I run by, I figured out I didn't like that one. Just wanted to let you know that real quick. I did change the flower arrangement. I put orange flowers as well and a little less flowers, and I did the same thing on the other side because I thought it was just too much. It was too organized. It didn't make sense. So just wanted to show you that real quick. And also here's some pathing. And then I thought, okay, I won't do the beaches, but I want to move the museum anyways. And I figured out you cannot move the museum if it's not fully developed, which was actually a big problem because I couldn't leave it there. It's just way too much in the way. It makes no sense. So that led me to going to Blathers and giving him all these fossils that he wanted. And I swear he talks too much. He should stop that. I would like to talk to him from time to time, but this is just excessive. You know, this cannot go on. Anyways, I did that, did some time traveling, and then moved over the museum finally to show you what we have done today. And yeah, this is the finished build basically. I'm just gonna show you the flowers real quick again because I think it makes a little bit of a difference about the build we did before. This is not really done. I just don't know yet what to do here. So if you have ideas for that, please let me know. And yeah, our main build, the ramen shop, I love how this turned out. This probably to this day is, and I know every time I do a build I say, oh, I think this is one of my favorite things, but I really think that this is one of my favorite things. I love this so much. And I think it looks so realistic. Maybe it's also the stunted trees that I've finally included. I don't know, I like it a lot. The little football place, which made me stress out about not going to the gym enough. Anyways, I think it also looks really realistic with the little tape deck there. It's very simple, which I like, and as I said, it's kind of hard for me to keep things simple in Animal Crossing because I always want to clutter them, but managing not to do it in the end is kind of rewarding because I think it makes way more sense. It doesn't look as unnatural, so I like it a lot. And finally, Molly's place, which I still don't like so much, but it's fine. As I said, if you have any ideas what could make this space look better, please let me know. Maybe it will also be the house exterior. As soon as we change that, maybe it will do a lot about this build. I don't know yet. We will see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you will watch the next part because I'm really excited to show you guys this yard sale that I did on this island. And I hope you have a great time until then, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!